Welcome to the Baby Sheriff's Comedy Game Show podcast. I'm Sara DeForest.
I'm Dan Lindley.
And on this episode, we're doing a show that we did back in July.
July 24th.
2019, to be exact. Yeah, this is a fun episode.
This was good. We started late, which is becoming a theme, it seems like. But it's never our fault.
I will say you should never blame the audience, but in this case, I'm going to blame the audience because they keep showing up late.
Yeah.
I also remember that Dan got a little emotionally drained.
And I don't remember how I got, what was the trigger. It happens a lot to me.
Yeah.
I'm sure I was justified in whatever outburst may have occurred or whatever. I'm sure I was drained for good reasons.
Yeah. Oh, you always are.
It's probably Cooper.
It's definitely not unreasonable.
No. Coop's a very draining guy.
I know.
He takes it out of you.
He'd probably say the same about you. But...
He probably would. After we hang
we
out, we're
really
both very tired.
Friendship.
We're very, very tired. Yeah. This was one of the episodes where you got mad at me because my alarm went off.
Oh my god. It's probably going to go off while we're recording this, too.
It might. I think I have an alarm set for later on.
And you always assure me that the sound is off. You show me, I know.
I showed you.
And it says vibrate only, but alarms bypass the notification. We're trying to be professional, okay?
Yeah, I guess, but
and we're not professional.
But you yelling at me during the show on my goddamn phone, I don't think that's professional either.
And also, I don't think we'll ever be professional.
No, but that's part of the fun of the show.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this episode.
Do we want to announce the winner? We should announce the winner.
No, can't give it away.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Sorry.
Why would they listen if they already know the winner?
Look, I just acquiesced. You're right. Fucking let it go.
All right, so find us and like and subscribe. I don't know. That just seems like a thing that podcast hosts say.
No, maybe we shouldn't say it.
Yeah. You know what? Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
We're not going to tell you what to do.
Maybe we should come up with a cool tagline for the end of every podcast episode. Like the end of this.
Yeah, like a sign off.
Yeah, enjoy your soup. It's inspired by your fiance.
Yeah, John is eating soup right now.
I've never seen that much soup.
Yeah, it was a lot of soup.
And it's pea soup.
Yeah, it's gross.
Ooh.
Like watered down pea soup.
It's gross. He's just sitting there blowing on the spoon for half an hour.
We'll do the ASMR version later.
I do want to do at least one of these where we talk like that.
All right. Well, now I'm the one who has the alarm. That is perfect. I'm going to go turn off my alarm, and you guys keep listening.
I'm going to set all my alarms. The host and the person in the tech booth make a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, so every time we make a mistake, take a drink. That's part of the game.
So by the time the show is done, you're all going to have to go to a meeting. What's your name, sir? You're very interruptive. I like that.
Alex?
Alex? Okay.
How'd you hear about the show?
I've heard it on Evan Bright. I was just
cool.
what to do in the evening, and that's why I'm here.
Amazing.
Where are you from? Can I guess?
You can try.
Kenya.
No.
One of the Dakotas.
I think you won't guess.
Your turn.
We're just not very worldly.
No, we suck. I don't have any much
I'm
of.
from Europe.
Okay.
Oh shit! One of those people. Japan.
I don't know.
Shut up.
I don't
Smart ass.
know.
Okay, you're smart enough right now. You have another guess?
Is it the Ukraine?
How could you guess?
Oh.
Are you Ukrainian?
Yeah.
Ah, good job, Sarah.
I spend a lot of time with Ukrainians.
Do you really?
Actually, just today.
As a young lady in her early 30s and has to spend a lot of time with Ukrainians.
There's a lot of them in tech. So, yeah, you kind of run into them.
You guys ready to start the show?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so we're going to have 3 stand-up comics, and they're going to be hilarious.
Let's hear some applause. Sometimes we have to ask for applause. Not a good sign. But it's going to get better. All right, your first comic coming to the stage is he's a comic. And he's a great guy. Sarah and I have done a lot of shows with him. Please welcome to the stage Kevin Wong.
Oh, hello, how are you? You guys doing pretty good. How are you?
Great.
Great, very awesome. I love it. I got the light, which is fine. You guys are like one baby shy of being the Incredibles. It's all 5 of us. It's fine. Quick question before we start, just to get to know each other. if we all had superpowers, what would you guys choose? Between flight or invisibility?
Flight.
All right, make some noise for flight, like that guy. Flight. I'll make some noise for invisibility. That's where I know the perverts are at, right? Like, what would you guys do with flight? What would you do with flight, sir?
I will fly back home.
Fly back home.
And then back to USA.
Where are you
Yeah,
from?
I will go across the wall.
Go across the wall. Where are you from, sir?
From Ukraine.
Okay, that's a long flight. That's a that's a long solo flight.
It's pretty expensive one.
Okay.
So
I know.
it will be a good
It's
deal.
gotta be free. I know. Got it. What about invisibility? What would you guys do with invisibility? You guys are being shy now? No idea what? You just wanted to be invisible. That's all you wanted.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Kind of curious.
in the mirror. Disappear.
I would choose invisibility too because I'm a pervert that is afraid of heights. So that's why I would do it. You guys, anybody see John Wick? John Wick 3? No? So Keanu Reeves was doing promo for it. He was doing promo for it and he admitted that he was lonely. I don't think he knows what loneliness is. Like, that's Keanu Reeves. Like, he has no idea that there's girls on his phone. You know, like, that's so... he's never been on Tinder. He's never got that message that says, there's no more matches in your area. You know, like, that's real loneliness. He's never eaten a meal in his car. He's never done a setup here at the Pianofight. This is what loneliness feels like. That's my set. I say thank you so much.
Kevin Wong, everybody!
We're gonna keep the show moving. You guys ready for your next comic?
Yes.
Are you guys ready for your next comic?
Yeah.
Alright, this guy is he's a pretty weird guy. I think you're gonna like him. Yeah. Give it up for David Cooper.
Great intro, thank you for that. Weird guy. Hey, how y'all doing? Wow, what a room, you guys. We made it. I'm so happy to see you. Yeah, I'm a little unprepared tonight. Last night.
Tonight.
Yeah, we're allowed to
Artist
heckle
at
you.
work, guys.
We're allowed
An artist, more like a fartist. Kill
We're
me.
trying to help you fill time, because like, we know you don't have 5 minutes of material.
I've got 6, motherfucker. I got a hot one.
Not in
I
a
got
row.
hot-
You better not go over your time.
Are you honestly heckling me right
Yeah,
now?
that's a new part of the show.
All right, I'm more of a serious comedian, so let's get serious. We got Mueller testifying
Stop
in
looking at us.
Congress.
Please stop looking at us.
Will you heckle me?
Please, no, not doing anyone any good.
All right, I'm connecting with the people. I'm the people's comic. We got
What people?
Certainly
You
don't
want me to
get
look
stories.
at? I stop looking at you, then you start. We got Mueller in Congress. We got Trump in office. We got the alt-right. We got troubling times. I'm a minority, sort of. Jews are, depends where you are. But I have some questions that we all should be asking ourselves right now. Like, how did people start eating coconuts? Discuss.
Desperation.
It was rhetorical. And is a banana a fruit or a nut because it's shaped like a cashew? He loves this joke. I've done this like 15 times. He's seen most of it. I've never got it to work, but we're doing it anyway.
I hate this joke so much. I hate this
But
joke.
it requires a repetitive attentive
I know,
audience.
but I love seeing you do it.
All right,
So,
Just keep trying.
thank you. You sound like my ex-wife.
keep trying to divorce me. That's
Yeah.
what you would say.
Love my ex-wife. She is wonderful. So, pickles, though, they're a very arrogant fruit, don't you think? But bear with me here. Most fruits that are pickled, like pickled cauliflower and pickled sardines, they're not called pickled, but they're pickled, you know? You know what I'm saying? They should get in line like everyone else, cucumbers.
I tell him before every show
Sorry.
to turn his goddamn alarm
I'm
off.
sorry. I'm not good with tech.
Anyway,
Sorry.
pickles, they're not fruits.
But actually that
They're
counts as your
fucking
light, too.
sociopaths.
That's
joke
that's
is
definitely
going
light.
nowhere.
Do you want to start this joke over?
No, it's really, what else can I talk about? I'm a Jew.
I love the arrogant pickle idea.
Yeah, well they are, you know? And then we got lobsters, you know? Are they a fruit or a nut because they're shaped like a cashew? Their tentacles are shaped like a cashew. They're very much like a banana in this regard, guys. Okay, I want out.
Yeah.
Let me out.
Lobsters don't have fucking testicles. Like I told you 100 times.
Confusing. God damn.
God, it doesn't make any sense. They don't have tentacles. They have claws.
Yeah, I know.
So none of it's supposed to make sense?
It's called good writing, guys.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Does an octopus have claws?
An
If
octopus-
so, then a lobster can have tentacles.
An octopus is not a fruit, so it's not included in the joke.
No, you got me there. I really have nothing to say to that. That's a good point.
Does
Yeah.
anyone actually like kale? You know what I'm talking about? You heard about this one in the news, guys. No one actually likes it. It tastes like farts. And I'll tell you what, now it's a superfood, but 30 years ago, nobody ate it. It's the goddamn fat cat Jews in Sacramento, the goddamn big kale lobby that's putting it on your plate. Kale is not a good fruit, guys. So I guess what I'm trying to say about Donald Trump and the alt-right is banana a fruit or a nut? Is it shaped like a cashew? Can I be done?
David Cooper, everybody.
Wow.
David Cooper is one of my favorite people in the world, and I hate myself for liking David Cooper as much as I do. And believe it or not, he's our returning champion.
I'm gonna go with nut.
He puts me.
He's really a fan favorite.
Yeah.
You guys can tell.
Yeah.
People's Choice Award.
Nominee.
Are you guys ready for your last comic? This lady is so funny. You're gonna really love her. Definitely you're gonna like her more than this guy. Give it up for Jackie Keliiaa.
Yeah.
Hello, hello. You guys having a good day?
Yes.
All of you men. Hi, men. Hi, you guys are just so uniform. Got a little button-up situation, a little bit of a t-shirt, a flannel for good measure. And is that a micro down? Oh my God, we got it all covered. We got it all covered. I had a weird day. I totally had a weird day. My account got broken into and someone stole Christian movies. That's what happened earlier today. Yeah, yes, I was like more offended that they used my money against my will, but then bought Jesus shit with it. Like that was the more offensive part of the theft. But I had to reset my security questions. And it was kind of odd. The first question was, what is your husband's middle name? And then the second question was, in what city was your first child born? And the third question was, why aren't you married, bitch? I got attacked by an algorithm earlier. That's when I was interrogated. Yeah, no, I'm not married, but I am out there dating in the world, and sadly, I finally gave in and got a Tinder account. It's been interesting. I've learned Tinder code, like when they say like work hard, play hard, I'm like, you just have a coke addiction. That's just what that is. Yeah, but I actually matched with a dude and he messaged me. It was my first message on Tinder, and he said, why don't you come over and ride my face? I was like, wow. If that's your opener, what's your closer? Just fucking murder me? Spoiler alert, Micro Down gets it. He was like, he didn't laugh one bit, didn't even blink, not even a twitch. He was like, that's exactly how that plays out. Yeah, it's interesting. But I was dating a dude recently, and we hit a juncture in our relationship. He had the nerve to call me childish. Childish. I was like, I can't hear you. So that's how that ended, because I'm petty as fuck. Yeah, but it's been interesting. I'm getting hit on lately by dudes in athleisure wear. You guys know what this is? Some of you were rocking it tonight. Yeah, athleisure wear is sweats. It's just sweats, you know, like he looks like he's going to the gym. Never been, you know. No intention either, actually. Yeah, but it's kind of insulting, right? Because I'm like, can you try before you hit on me? Like, fuck it, like, I don't even need a zipper. Like, I don't even need a zipper, just like a button, you know? Just a carefully placed button to let me know that you tried, right? So, men in the room, which is most of you except for me and Sara, dress for the pussy that you want. Yeah, not the pussy that you are. Thank you, that was just for me and this girl right here. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, cool. All right, well, that didn't kill, but that's me. So, Thanks so much for listening. This turned into a TED Talk. You guys go out there and show your best work, okay? All right, that's me. Thank you,
All right,
guys.
Jackie Keliiaa. Oh, yes. All right, so now we're going to get the next part of the show started.
Let's hear the comics. How
Yeah.
good it is right now. I will say, in all seriousness, as a comic that does a lot of shows in front of no one or small audiences, doing really well in front of like a small number of people is very tough, and they all did great. So congratulations, guys.
Well, and you guys are a good audience. Give it up
You
for
guys are a
yourself.
great audience. Let's give it up for this guy with his gigantic legs. How long are your legs? Like 82% of your body are just. Can you stand up?
Yes.
Wow.
82% of this guy's body are his legs.
His
That's
legs.
amazing.
He's a leg guy.
He is a leg guy. How tall are you?
I'm 6'1" and 3/4.
No, you're not. You're like 6'3".
Oh, thank you.
I like how
I get the
specific you
compliment.
are.
Yeah.
I'm quite 6'2". He knows because he wants to be 6'2".
Presents.
I'm 5'8" and 3/4", so I want to be 5'9". I get it. You and I, man, we're the same.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's how the show works. We're gonna play a bunch of really stupid games. Okay.
That's good.
It's good.
Thanks, Ukrainian. As opposed to how the show is already. It's gonna get very stupid very soon, right? So we're gonna play a bunch of games, and every game, based on its level of difficulty, has a different point amount. Okay, and and everyone gets points, and you guys decide who gets the most points. So they're all gonna play the same game, and you guys decide who wins that round. And then I keep score, and then
It's a
Sara
very-
bitches at me for keeping score.
It's a
incorrectly.
questionable scoring system, but that's part of the chaos of
Yeah,
the show.
yeah.
So.
Also, comics. James, can you hit that light?
Whoa. Something happened.
We turned off the air
At
conditioning.
random times during the show, he's gonna hit that light. When you see the light, the first comic that says
You
light,
gotta say red light. Red light.
you automatically get a point.
Does it have to be red light or just light?
We're just
You
saying-
have to sing it. That's the new rule. You have to sing it.
You
Light. You have to sing it.
Okay.
Light.
And if you don't, David, can you sing light?
Light.
You suck, David.
That works.
Kevin, can you sing light?
Kevin's got it.
It's not there yet.
Oh.
You
I'm
hit
waiting
it?
for it.
Perfect.
great. All
David,
right.
can you do it? Light.
Yeah.
Sucks still. Okay, so some of these games involve you guys working with audience partners. So each of you now have to go out into the audience,
Get up
okay,
and pick a
amongst the
partner.
throng,
Yeah.
and choose an audience member
It's a
to
big
play
crowd.
with. And I want everyone to choose one of those three guys right over there. This guy.
I can't handle
Legs,
it.
All
okay.
right, Mr. Legs. All right, so Legs, you sit in that first seat right there.
Right.
Come on. Micro fleece. Let's do it.
Microphone.
Amir, you gonna play? Awesome. Very, very nice.
You gotta get in.
Micro
Kevin even
down.
brought him
Micro
a drink.
down. I think you two have to switch so we're.
Jack, is that
there's
your
good
wine?
symmetry.
Oh yeah, that's true.
No. We're
I knew that you were my partner when
The
you looked
show's
really
over.
sad when she said micro down.
Okay. So we got Jackie and Christian.
Christian.
Yo, Jackie.
Okay, cool.
Coop
I'm
and
Jill.
Amir. And then Kevin, and what's your name, sir?
Sean.
Sean, right.
What was
Okay.
your name, micro down? Amir. Loving Amir.
Amir's a great guy.
Love
One of
him.
my favorites. Okay.
All
Oh, you're
right.
the other Jew. No, that was him.
No.
Muslim.
You said that with a lot of pride.
Free Palestine.
He's like,
Free Palestine!
That's David's tagline. He says that as he goes to sleep at night.
It's my catchphrase.
And then John today, the lovely and talented John today, he's going to call out the numbers of the game.
he's our numbers guy.
He's our numbers guy, because he's a Jew also. Okay.
And so this part is always confusing too, so get ready.
Yeah, you ready, John? Here are the games that are up for playing. Okay? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
69. Am I right? Am I right?
Stop being so clever! Idiot.
Can't help it.
4 is this one time on a bus. So the comics each have to tell a story about a
funny or
horrible
remarkable
thing that happened to them on a bus or a train. But as I always say, no boat. Only a bus or a train.
We are not a boat show.
We are not a boat show.
All right?
That's the name of the show. We are not a
We
boat
stand
show.
by it.
Yeah.
What about a ferry?
That's you, David. So, Jack, you go first. And you get 1 minute.
Oh my God, so the 6th line on Telegraph trying to get to work, okay? It's this morning crew, you know, we got the old ladies who work in downtown Oakland, we got the old ladies who work in downtown Chinatown. It's the crew, right? Every other third stop, we pick up this guy who happens to be in a wheelchair. Same guy, every fucking bus, every fucking morning. So the whole like situation is happening.
Sound effects.
And then
That's production.
the guy's getting ready to get on, and some fucking dickwad with AirPods, whatever the fuck they're called. You know what they're called?
Yeah.
Airbud. No, that's a movie.
Nope.
Anyway, with a dog, but it was cute. Anyway, comes on and was like trying to walk around this guy as he's loading into the fucking bus. And the driver was like, "Hey, I'm here," and he's like, "All of you tell me a different story every time I board." And he was like, "All of you?" And it was like total racial undertones. And everyone was all, you know, and it was like, look at this gentrifier fucking up Oakland. And he was just a total dick face, and everyone just was like, you know, and he was just like cursed, and everyone hated him, and we all were like, yay, he sucks, and now he has to get off the bus. It was beautiful.
Did he leave the bus?
No, he sat in the corner and avoided everyone's eye contact and sat there smugly with his stupid Kindle. So.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but he was hated, and he was smoted and smited. You know what I mean? Like, he
Wait,
definitely
he was
was hit by a bus
smoted and
after.
smited?
Yeah,
That's
it's
pretty
wow.
serious.
That's a lot to do on a commute.
Yeah,
Smote
so-
and smite somebody?
Yeah, I think
Did anyone
so.
kill him? Anyone murder him?
No one murdered. I'm fairly certain he got hit by a bus after. You know what I
Yay!
mean?
Bye! Kevin got that one.
Ooh,
Oh!
Kevin got a point.
Oh,
Got
man.
it.
Okay, let's hear
Give
from
it up for
Jackie.
Jackie.
Great story. All right.
Good story.
All right, Coop.
All right,
Remember, train, bus, no boat.
We got a train one, and you're not going to believe it. 20 years ago, I went to. Okay, this is 20 years ago, and I still haven't figured out a way to not sound like an asshole when I tell this, but I went to
You will.
Get
boarding
ready.
school in Europe.
Oh.
Ew, yuck. And you're still like this?
That's the reason I am like this.
Yeah.
And I shit you not, we were going to Auschwitz on the train.
As you do.
Yeah, and my class were like half Jews, half not, mostly Canadian kids. And Auschwitz was fine, you know. You've seen one, you've seen them all. You know, I
thought you went dead Jews?
I already went to Dachau, you know. Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah.
On the train ride back, and I'm not a cool guy, mind you. On the train ride back was
Jackie looks surprised.
it's not really that interesting a story. It's gonna make me sound like an ass. Well, I am one. So.
Well,
Yeah,
you're already
keep
there.
going, come on.
You're already
I
there.
got
Yeah.
I sat in a front car with my, believe it or not, I had a girlfriend. This is before I came out as wanting to be gay.
Alright, you got about 5 seconds.
Yeah, and I got a blowjob on a train.
To Auschwitz?
No, on the way back.
Oh, on the way back. That's one of the change of story. Yeah.
It
Pent
was
up
a very,
energy.
it was a very moving
It was
experience.
a lot of tension.
Uh-huh.
So you weren't sexually aroused going to Auschwitz. You were sexually aroused on the way back to Auschwitz. That makes more sense.
The
That
work
makes a lot more
really did
sense.
set me free. I'll tell you
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So I got a blowjob on the train car back from Auschwitz.
David Cooper, everyone.
David Cooper.
Wow.
That's really good.
Alright, Kevin Wong.
I can top this. There's
Gonna be tough to top
Good
that.
luck.
all right.
That's a tough one, man.
One is I take Caltrains. I used to take Caltrains Giants games. You guys Giants fans? So I was taking it back. Giants lost. We're a little bit somber. Now we're all kind of jammed in there like sardines. Everybody's going back down the peninsula, and everybody's drunk. For some reason, people like to drink on Caltrains. Like you could drink on there, but for some reason, like they lock it up after certain hours. So people do drink, and they have to take liquor away from people. But this girl wanted to do a handstand, like not handstand, like a guy like he takes her and like holds her up. What do you call that?
Like a
Cake
Cake
stand?
stand?
No, like cheerleaders. You know, like there's a
Yeah.
base, and they kind of she wants to do that. She's like,
On
I
the-
can do
You want
this
to do it on the train?
on the train. She goes, I want to do this. I can do this.
Is she single? Does she have low standards? I like my girl. I like her.
She might be. She might be after what happened because so she eventually. It took her a couple times. We all kind of gave her room, and she goes up and full front
Oh.
face plant.
Wow.
Yep.
Good for her.
That's all I got.
Was there blood? Was there
No,
ambulance?
no. She was. I'm
Oh.
fine. I'm
She
fine.
bounced.
Let's do it one more time. One more time.
She bounces. That's
She
good.
does.
I like that one. Kevin Wong, everybody.
Yeah.
What's there with baseball-induced alcoholism? Very nice. Okay.
You guys ready to vote?
Yes.
Who just sighed so heavily? Was that you?
It's a tough vote. I don't know which one I like the most.
You know, sighing, like heavy sighing is not indicative of someone enjoying a show. Like, you know that, right?
The blowjob from Auschwitz.
All right. So you guys got to clap it up.
We're gonna. Whoever has the loudest gets the loudest applause gets the point. All
And
right.
if you don't vote for me, you're anti-Semitic.
Something to think about.
And of course, you guys are partisan, so you can clap loudly for your partner and not clap at all for the other assholes.
Yeah.
Okay?
But if you clap loud, you win. You win.
All right. So let's do a little practice round. If I want you to clap for your favorite story, do that right now.
If you found a particular story not that engaging, not that funny, what would you do? Yeah, I like that. That hurts the people's feelings.
Uh-huh.
Let's do that.
That's good.
It's to mean people.
All right. So let's.
What about booing?
No booing.
Yeah.
No, we're all about positivity here. You can't tell by my face, but we're all about positivity here. Yeah.
All right. So let's hear it for Jackie's wheelchair story. That's helpful. I mean, the partner clapping is helpful.
Yeah, there you go, legs.
One person clapping. Let the record show it was one person.
Well, let's see.
I'm marking
Let's see.
that down in the notes.
All right, David Cooper's blowjob Auschwitz story.
Are you guys not clapping because it's not believable? Like, I just.
No, I believe you are on Caltrain. That's totally
Blowjob.
Yeah.
All right, Kevin Wong's Caltrain story. I mean, Jackie's partner was the loudest.
Okay, you know,
Let
Coop,
the
I think you're
record show.
eliminated. We got to go to a clap off.
All right, let's
Only the third time in Baby Sheriff's history. So it's between Jackie and Kevin.
Boom.
Why am I eliminated?
I think you got clappers. Claps. Did you not read Did you not read the emails we sent you about how the show works? What?
It's loudest, not most, guys.
No, most is loudest.
Loudest.
All right.
Most is loudest.
All right, we're going to the clap off. All right,
Asshole.
give it up for Jackie.
He's cheating!
I don't
All right.
think that's valid. I don't think that's
I know,
valid.
but
Valid,
let's go
valid,
with Kevin.
valid.
All right,
Kevin.
give it up for Kevin.
Oh,
I think Kevin got that point.
all right, Kevin is up to a resounding 4 points.
All right.
He's in the lead. Got the one
I'm
leg
very
on the
competitive and I hate
one on the line. All right.
Cheater.
Just staring at the light.
Motherfucking cheater.
He was robbed.
All right, numbers guy. We're gonna.
Woo, what an exhausting first round.
I know. That's good.
I need a nap.
All right,
Okay.
let's play another game.
2. All right, look at you
Number
get ahead.
6.
Okay, riffing ain't easy. Okay, so this is gonna test the comics' ability to think on their feet, and you.
So Dan came up with some topics, a list of topics. So we're gonna pass the list down to you guys, and each of you is gonna pick a topic that you get to riff on for 1 minute. You can have hopefully strong opinions about it, hopefully funny, and we'll see how it goes.
And you have to announce what the topic
Right.
is, so there's some kind of context.
All
Because
right.
Baby Sheriff's all about context.
Yeah, really making sure that this is grounded in
reality.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so pick one, pass it on.
Wait, do we have to announce it right?
When it's your turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, Jackie, are you
I
announcing?
think I have something.
All
All right, you
cool.
ready?
I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
The topics are right.
We can
like-
do different topics. Can we do the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
topic?
no,
You
you
can-
should all
yeah,
do different. You should all do-
Theoretically, I mean,
yeah,
no one's
you
ever
can
done
all-
that before, but hey.
Yeah.
Did someone just yawn?
I heard a yawn.
Vincent.
What?
What, is it your bedtime in high school?
Vince,
Let's
did you just
go.
yawn?
No!
Hey, all was that you?
lying piece of shit! Fuck you!
All right, Vincent.
Hey, I'm taking away a
All right,
point. You're not
Vincent,
even
you
playing.
pick one. You pick one for me. A
All
day
right.
in the light of a foot, Wyoming, 56 grasshoppers, ball crawls, bananas, nickels, blisters, periodic table of elements,
Why don't you
earrings.
narrow it down for it?
Yeah.
Out of the.
All right, and
Yeah, we gotta
baby
be ended by
shoes.
1 in the morning, so.
You want one?
Who's picking?
No, Vincent.
He wasn't listening, he was yawning.
I know.
All right. Well, Coop, why don't you go
All right.
first this round?
Periodic table.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So Coop, we're gonna have you go first this round. Okay? You
I
got your
have to
topic?
choose that shitty topic.
You get no. You get to choose whatever one you want.
This is not complicated.
I know. We've already.
This is the
There you
easiest
go.
game of the whole show.
Okay.
It's a list of words and he chooses the words.
Okay.
And
All right. So Coop, tell everyone what you're gonna talk about.
we go so bad.
I'm good at riffing. Here we are. We're going to talk about the periodic table of elements. Because I didn't pick anything. But I don't have to pick anything with the periodic table of elements because they're all there. And they're periodic.
These punchlines.
In fact, one of the topics on there is nickels. You know what a nickel is? It's a periodic table of I fucking hate myself. I want to die. I don't like I look in the mirror in the morning and I think maybe lithium could work for me. It's an antidepressant, you know? But I really do have...
Is lithium an element?
I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah, and an antidepressant.
Yes.
Thank you. Let the record show that that's a point.
On topic.
That's a point.
I'm going to give you a point for
What?
Great.
Just for playing the game?
I should get 2
Yeah.
points for convincing you to write down a point.
Jesus
That's not
Christ.
easy to do. Elements, though, what do we think about them? We got metals. We got heavy metals. Heavy metal is a genre of music if you hate yourself. Which I do, but I don't like that garbage. Because I'm a Jew, and most of those people are anti-Semitic assholes. Thank you.
Thank you, David Cooper. All
You
right.
cut me off to the heavy metal thing with the anti-Semitism.
Well, you ran out of time.
It was really going somewhere, too.
All right, Kevin
Brie.
Wong, you're up next.
Oh. Well, since that's taken, I will do a day in the life of a foot. That is, you know, foots, it sucks because they don't get to choose. Like, nothing happens, you know? There's no life to it. The moment you get up, you walk. First thing you do, you stub your toe. That's when you start your day. You get a little achy ache, you know? You get stuck in a shoe. You suffocate. You suffocate for a while. Then by the time you get a little bit of relief, you stink. Now that's just, like, what good do you do with the foot? You don't get to choose what you do. It's just, you just kind of go along. You don't want to run. Running sucks, but you're still attached. You're still attached to it. People look at your foot for some reason. They go, "Are you sexy?" How big are you? It says a lot, you know. The type of clothes you wear, which is your shoe, that says a lot too. Like, it's almost like cars. Like, my car would be a Toyota Corolla. This is my car, the red Toyota Corolla, but you can't see it. You can't see it because it's rusting right now.
And time. Thank you, Kevin. All right, Jackie's ready to go.
All right.
Great job, Kevin.
I'm doing Sarah McLachlan, which is a great choice for a room full of men. You guys are totally this is gonna resonate like a motherfucker. So Sarah McLachlan, songwriter, guitarist, pianist, fucking singer, you guys. And what does she get? The Saddies SPCA dog videos, right? In the arms of the angel. It was like a sad dog with like a broken leg or like a sad, like hasn't eaten in 10 days and it's like, please donate. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? Sarah McLachlan was the shit, man, in like the early 90s and towards the ends, right? Of the 2000s. You guys know her music, right? No, you don't. Do you, Frank? You don't even fucking know her music. But guess what? Lilith Fair, fucking Alanis Morissette, all this complaint rock from fucking women and shit. They were all angry. And now Cardi B's just talking about her pussy on the fucking radio, right? Like, what happened to Sarah McLachlan and all the influence of these wonderful... Spice Girls was a part of this time, right? You know, girl power. You guys remember that, right? No, you have no idea what I'm talking about. You're like, what? Girl power, feminism, stupid.
Ukrainians in Spice Girls?
Yeah, in Ukraine.
I think they-
some people.
Do you guys know women?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's
Pretty much.
I don't know women.
Women.
Kind of, a little bit. We read those in books.
I'm not worried about where have all the cowboys gone. I'm worried about what the fuck happened to Sarah McLachlan.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great closure. Great
Thank you.
closure.
That seems like an actual structured bit. That was pretty good.
Structured bits.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so we understand how the scoring goes, right? Okay. Does anybody want to know what this particular game is worth in terms of points?
Yes.
800 million.
Very close. 4.
That's a big
Close.
one.
4 points.
I want that because these guys are ahead of me and that's bad.
I don't have any Oh.
That's true. You
Okay.
don't. I'm waiting for the red light to go on.
Vote with your heart.
You're
Don't
like if a gerbil learned how to talk. All right. Okay.
But I will second David's admonishment of this round. We'll try to vote by number of claps versus.
Yes, Dave's got a point.
Quantity or volume?
By vote with your heart, I mean vote for me.
I do think David's blowjob post Auschwitz story did deserve a little bit more.
Right, I was surprised.
Could
Yeah, I
give
was
me a
surprised.
point
I
for
thought
that.
It's an interesting audience here.
I thought it was going to kill it, no pun intended. Okay.
All right, so David Cooper went first, right, in this round? Periodic table?
Yes.
Yes.
Periodic.
Okay, let's hear for David Cooper. All right.
All
Kevin
right.
Wong. Jackie.
Winner.
No,
Chicken
no,
dinner.
I was clear.
No, I
think
Here we go.
I think Coop got that
All
one.
right, yeah, I think Coop got that
You
one.
know I got it because you don't like me. So if you thought it,
David, I fucking love you. We're married, dude. We got kids and a dog.
Killing it.
This is really just disappointing.
That's what everyone says about Baby Shark.
I also love when the comics get competitive.
I do too.
I love it. I love
We
it.
did actually have a comic throw a chair a few months
Yeah,
ago.
yeah,
It
that was
wasn't
great.
because she got so intense,
We'll
she
see if
threw
we
a
get to
chair.
that.
I'm watching you, James.
Watching.
James isn't watching the show.
James
so.
is looking for me to look away, and then everyone's cheating.
Oh shit, we said we have one more.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, so
All right.
this is the time we're gonna play. Okay, so this is a very interesting moment of the game. We're gonna take a.
Weird way to introduce it.
Thank you very much.
This moment.
It's very interesting. We're gonna take a 10-minute intermission. You guys can go out, get a beverage, take a pee poo poo.
We
whatever
gotta
you're gonna do.
really come back in 10. No more than that.
Right.
Okay?
Because during the intermission, you guys are gonna work with your partners
Okay.
on Mad Libs.
You guys remember Mad Libs?
Okay.
Does everyone know Mad? Do you know Mad Libs? No. Okay. So Mad
Do they
Libs
not have Mad Libs in
in the
Ukraine?
Ukraine.
You kind of have women. You don't have Mad Libs.
Mad Libs is like a little printed story like this, and they have blanks where, yeah, you know them?
Yeah,
Okay, everyone else know them?
What do you call them in the Ukraine?
It's like Russia blank Crimea.
Like
And there's a
Trump,
verb.
Trump blank.
Fill in the blanks.
Russia.
Fill in the
Yeah.
blank.
Fill in the blank.
Okay, and so you guys are gonna, so the comics are gonna ask their partners for different words. Oh, we got another yawner.
Chrissy, do you yawn?
No,
Who yawned?
Sean.
It was inaudible, so at least that was good. Okay, so the comics are gonna ask their partners for words, and then when you guys come back from intermission, the comics are all gonna perform their Mad Libs as if it were a stand-up bit. So they're
Got
gonna read it as if it were their own material, and then you guys get to score based on that. So partners, unfortunately, you don't get a break in intermission, so ask your friends to get you a drink or whatever you need. But everyone else can go, take a break, come back. It's 8:03, come back at 8:15, Alright, and we're back.
Okay, here we go. So, the current scores for all of those.
Oh my god, Kevin!
Get it.
Kevin is so good!
No, I'm facing inward.
Everyone's
No, he's
cheating.
totally cheating.
It's a comic thing, right?
I'm waiting for
Yeah,
everyone to be
all right.
begging
So
me.
here's the current scores,
And
okay?
James said he'll take bribes too.
I don't
so-
roll
I'm
tonight.
open to bribes.
All right, here's the current scores. Coop got 5 points. I know, Jackie. I'm sorry, man. Kevin with that singing.
That's a tie.
One.
No, he didn't do the light.
Yeah, he did. He
He
just
did.
got
He
it.
did.
Oh, okay. All right. Jackie's. Okay.
Alright,
Perfect.
perfect
I
timing.
get one too.
No, he doesn't.
We
Cool.
both sung
Yeah.
at the same
No,
time.
No, I heard her voice
I take
first.
Jackie's word.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think Jackie's
thank
word
you.
over
Thank
Coop's
you
second
so
word.
much.
know that I sung it. She knows that I did it. She
Alright, alright, let's just announce, it's fine, you have a lot of points, Coop.
Coop's got 5.
Fuck.
Kevin's got 6.
Oh.
Jackie's got 2.
Wow, I had more than I thought. I had one. I was looking at the light just now, so.
And as much as I love Coop, he's a good friend of mine, one of my closest friends, because I don't make good decisions with people. And I like Kevin very much. I've never met Jackie. I am kind of pulling for Jackie. I kind of want
I know
Jackie.
you
yeah.
should,
Me too, I'm
absolutely.
cool.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
but
Thank you so
all right,
much.
so
Thank you.
Alright, so
we
let's
got some
see.
work to do.
Okay, so the comics have their Mad Libs. Let's have Coop start. Okay? You
Stand
gotta
up.
stand up and perform it like a stand-up, and you gotta read the title.
If you give a ... Mad Lib. I'm watching you, James. If you give a manatee Panda Express, he's gonna ask for a foreskin. When you give him the foreskin, he or she will... I can't read that. When he or she is finished, he will dick down. Then he or she grabbed and steal the hat. We're having some verb tenses here.
Yeah, can we deduct points for bad grammar?
Since that doesn't work out, he or she will want to go to Pianofight. On his way, he or she will see a homeless person and want Dan's beard.
That is very accurate.
That's an easy one. I'll tell you, that's really easy.
I'm just going to go with her on this one. Then you'll have to take her to the Tenderloin. She will plunder. When she is done, she will ask you for some burgers. On the way home, she will start a game of Riff. That was the game we played earlier. Finally, you will get home, and you will have grasped. Then he or she will want a gun. You'll have to find an exit sign and foreskins. When she sees the exit sign, she will start choking. Great writing there. Then she'll suck out of the shoes. Of course, when she is finished, she'll want to wash and she'll ask for a foreskin. The chances are, if you give her a foreskin, she's the chances are, if you give her a foreskin, she'll want to go to Panda Express. That's a callback.
That is a good call.
Thank you.
So the theme of that was foreskin, apparently. Okay.
So much
A
foreskin.
lot of foreskin, like pounds of
You
foreskin.
would think it was written by men.
No, excuse me.
Yeah, David participated.
Mine
in
was
this. It wasn't
chopped
written by
off
men.
in ritual mutilation. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, Jackie Keliiaa, you are up next.
Okay.
Go, Jackie!
Woo, come on, cheers. Clap.
James, who do you think who's your favorite so far? James,
What?
who's your favorite so far?
Obviously me.
For this game or for the whole thing?
The whole thing.
Sarah.
Oh, well, he does a fellow ginger, so we
Shut up.
Ginger. Okay, all right. This is Mad Lib's vacation. So, a vacation is when you take a trip to some hairy place with your bloated family. Usually go to some place that is near a firefighter or up a cactus. A good vacation is a place where one can ride pirates or play Twister or go hunting for dogs. I like to spend my time climbing or fucking. When parents go on vacation, they spend their time eating 3 wizards a day.
Yeah!
that is a good one.
A father plays golf and mothers sit around picking noses. Last summer, my little brother fell in a sandwich and got poisoned by marijuana. All over his vagina. My family is going to the casino, and I'll practice apologizing. Parents need vacations more than kids because parents are always very moist. And because they have to work 3.1415 hours every day, all year, making enough narcos to pay for the vacation.
Jackie, killing it!
Those are moist parents.
Yeah!
Eating wizards.
Love that.
Nose picking. Okay, stop.
Okay, good job.
That was good.
Kevin Wong,
All right,
let's
let's see
hear
what we
it.
got.
Fun in a mudslide. That is my Mad Lib. Whoosh. Team leader Sean went sliding. He landed elbow first in sticky mud.
Oh, wow.
It's okay. He called back to the east. It's okay.
I feel like we're at the moth right now.
I meant to do that. I just was trying to show you how much fun it is to go chair running. Crap. George slipped. He lays on his toes, and he fled down the mud and pinky first. Yikes! Chris shouted. It's Shoeman to the rescue! He got to his knees and jumped desk first and blew down the blue TV and into the door. Hey, George, Alex cried. Shout fast. George grinned at Alex and threw a tall pile of wide round, skinny floor right at him. There was tile in his nose and in his shoulder and up his back of his knee. Someone had even farted into his plate and into his microphone. That's fun in a mudslide.
Hey.
What the fuck was that?
I didn't really follow that one.
No, that was like a fucking haiku. That was so weird.
That was
Like
a
a
lot of body parts.
Like a surrealism.
Yeah, that's like
Madness.
depressing. That's fucking. I feel bad for that guy that held that shit.
Light,
down.
light,
Coop got
I
that.
think you got that one.
light, can't light this.
MC Hammer reference.
Wow, man, I am like drained emotionally. That was
That's Team Leader Sean. That's what's swooshing.
Sean, like, what is going on in your soul that you Are you? How damaged are you on a scale of 1 to 7? Like a 9?
Should check his toes.
Huh?
Should check his toes.
Jesus, no, I'm scared of everything about him. Okay,
Now the scoring.
you ready?
All right.
Who went first?
I think Coop went first. David Cooper.
Okay, moderate.
Appreciate it.
Jackie. Point turn. Kevin. All right,
Jackie got that way!
Coming away with it.
My bloated family.
And with that, she's in the fucking lead!
Okay, I'm excited.
All right.
A little of swearing.
I think we just have
Sorry.
time for one more game.
I think we have time for 2.
Really?
Yes.
Because there's a couple of rounds in this one.
No, I know, but there's
We could end on this one. You want to do this and end it?
no. Let's do this one and then end on the one we normally end on.
All right.
Okay. So you can stand down.
We got it from here.
And we got it from here.
We got a plan.
So this game is called Master Debaters.
Like Hunt.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Master Debaters.
Come on, dude, audience. You guys didn't like that one?
Put on words because we all masturbate.
Alright, Dan's got his little system here.
Shut up, Sarah. Stupid asshole.
Alright, so this
Okay.
one, Dan is, we're gonna have 2 of the comics face off about
Pubic
a
hair
topic.
right
Ooh, what's up?
What?
here. Pubic hair on the stage.
Right in front of you? I wonder where it came from.
Touche.
You balding pedophile.
Alright, so we're gonna have 2 out of the 3 comics face off on a topic of Dan's choosing. One comic is gonna choose to argue for one side, other comic is gonna take the other available side, and then whoever wins that debate is gonna face off in a second round on a new topic with the 3rd comic. So we'll walk you
These
through
are all
it.
puns?
No, no.
Oh.
That was just the name of the
That's
game.
just the
Oh
name
my
that I
God,
came up with because I'm a
Kevin, stay
genius.
with us. So, Dan,
I
So
liked
who's
how
it?
everyone laughed at the fact when I said I was a genius.
so who should we have?
Coop and Kevin are tied at
All
6
right,
points.
let's
Let's have you guys go
If
first.
she's in the lead, she should have to do 2 rounds.
Oh, quiet.
Fine.
Thank
Are you the host?
Thank
Are
you,
you
my
the
new
host?
co-host. Yes.
We got Coop and Kev.
Coop and Kev.
Free
Okay. Better. Okay, hang on, Kevin. Hang on, Cooper. Did you just say Free Palestine?
Okay, enslaved Palestine.
Ooh.
All right. That might be getting old.
Free it again. Back to free.
That might be getting old.
Might be getting old.
Yeah.
3 okay. A lot of noise up there in the booth.
All right, James. Can you keep it down?
I think James is hurting
Up
for
there.
attention.
All right.
James, you want a point?
Yeah.
James got a point.
All right.
All right, round 1. Pay attention. This is complicated.
This is not me, right?
No.
Cool, I'll just sit here.
You can go out and take a pee-pee. Better pet in an emergency. A unicorn or a Pegasus?
What's the difference?
You're a fucking idiot. You don't know the difference
What's the
between
difference?
I don't fucking know. I thought they were.
Do they not have mythology in Canada? Like where you're
No.
from? Like a
What's
unicorn? A unicorn is a horse with one horn.
No wings.
And a Pegasus is a flying horse.
Flying
A horse
With no horn.
With
Right.
Right.
Wings, no horn.
In
Because
emer-
there's no way anything could exist like a flying horse with a horn. That's a bull. That can't happen. So better pet in an emergency. A unicorn or a Pegasus. You get 1 minute to
All right.
decide what you want. I'm gonna give it to Coop.
Oh.
What do you want?
Kevin, you go first.
Okay, what do you want? Argue your point.
Which one do you guys want me to have?
No, stop asking.
Oh.
You have to choose.
I am gonna go with I'm gonna go with the unicorn. I
Yeah.
think a unicorn is better. He'd rally all their gay friends, right? Right? To do that, it's got a little spiky thing that if you're stuck in a room that's on fire, you can actually just kind of break on through. You don't need wings to do that because there's no room to. There's no room for that. Unicorn is nice because they're like horses, but then they tell you what to. They're the boss, because I don't know. They're just bossy. I can see them being bossy pets. I can't see Pegasus doing anything but just not having room to spread its wings. So.
Kevin Wong, everyone.
That's the fastest minute I've ever heard.
Whoa.
But good job. All right.
Well, that's going to be hard to beat.
All right, cool.
Let me tell you one thing about unicorns. They fart rainbows, and they can't fly. So you're in an emergency, right? People want to beat you up. I assume that's the emergency when you're meeting.
No, that's your emergency.
That's generally when you're meeting. But
Does that happen to you constantly?
So people want to beat you up. Sure, you got the horn, but it'll fall off. It's bullshit. And also, rainbows, when you're trying to avoid a fight, people are going to call you gay. Okay? They're going to beat you up. What do you want to do instead? You want to fly the fuck out of there. Am I right?
Yeah.
Wrong partners.
This is David's life story.
All right, let's pause the debate for a second. Anti-Semite. Okay, back on track. Free Palestine. Unicorn. They smell bad. I know that because, I don't. But if you could imagine, it's not going well.
No, it's not.
It's not. In my mind,
10 seconds.
I had the basic outline of a structured
You came out
argument.
strong.
But
Yeah, very strong.
I am comforted by the fact that not only was yours, you also ended it very early, because you admitted
Bye!
you admitted
Okay, so for the first time in David's life, we're going to give him credit for length,
Yeah.
because he went a little longer than Kevin. Thanks today.
Can I get a length equal to my length? Half a point?
No one listens to that. Okay. All right, so who won that one? Kevin Wong? David Cooper?
Alright.
Well, I won by default.
Coop
Kevin,
v.
you did
Jackie.
that.
Coop v.
Coop
Jackie.
v. Jackie, my favorite Supreme Court case. All right, so this one.
So now you're going to get a new topic.
Okay. All right.
Who should go first? Your choice,
I
Sarah.
guess Jackie, because
Okay.
Coop's all warmed up now. All
You
warmed
call that
up.
warmed up? All right, who would win in a fight? A kangaroo with a flamethrower?
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Or
Coop,
a
are you
wolf-
listening?
No.
Kangaroo with a flamethrower?
Who would win in a fight?
Okay.
Kangaroo with a flamethrower? Or Wolverine on bath salts?
Am I going first?
You're first?
Yes.
All right, so obviously adamantium, okay? You add bath salts to it, you have an indestructible fucking guy.
I didn't say the Wolverine. I said,
Well-
but hey, it's open to interpretation. It's open to interpretation. You're an artist. Yeah. Okay.
I'm an artist, let me art. Okay, so you got Wolverine, right? Maybe he is a cyborg, maybe he's also just the animal, right? But either way, he's ferocious. He's been trapped inside of a fucking cave. So it doesn't matter what flame-throwing little Joey, the kangaroo, can do, because he is unstoppable. More importantly, he's got a family to feed, okay? You know what I mean? You may think dingoes are scary. Fuck that. It's all about a Wolverine. You don't have to be out there in the fucking wilderness. You don't have to fight cheetahs and shit. This one does that. Kangaroo, little kicks and stuff. Wolverine will rip their feet off. Okay, we're talking like taking the ankles out first and then taking a little savory bite of the knees, right? Because that's what you do when you're the Wolverine. Thank you. Okay.
Oh, that was awesome.
Savory knee.
David's standing up in protest. Go ahead.
Well, what do we know about Wolverine? Okay, first of all, he's a little bitch. But more importantly, what do we know about bath salts? People rip off their faces when they take bath salts. What does Wolverine have? Fucking claws! He's gonna rip off his own goddamn face before the fight starts. He's gonna lose. I don't even need to show up. But I'll tell you what, I will show up. And I'll show up in numbers. Have you ever been to a hostel with one Australian person? A week later, there's 100. They multiply. With a flamethrower, I got a guy on the floor. His face is bleeding out, and I'm charring him with my Australian degenerate buddies who are all alcoholics. And then we're gonna eat some Vegemite and jerk off. Thank you.
Oh, this is the closest.
Good one.
This is the closest round in Master Debater's history.
Yeah.
Master debater.
Okay. Oh,
All right,
man.
audience, you guys ready? This could be the game-ending score right
Don't
here.
tell
all
me
right?
that. They're gonna vote because they don't like me.
Oh, whatever.
That's only because they see me perform.
All right, are you guys ready? Okay, give it up for Jackie. Give it up for Coop.
You guys are my best friends.
I don't have any friends, guys.
All right, guys, that was the last game of the night, so Dan's going to tally up the winner.
Kevin.
What
do you mean? Shit. God. Oh, that's so close. Kevin, 6 points. Jackie, 9 points.
Thank you, Christian.
David,
Goddamn Cooper.
the most Jewish person in the world, 10 points.
Yes! Oh, that doesn't count. Damn it, James, that's so good.
That's so good that you did that.
Tiebreaker!
Huh?
Cheating, I already won.
Tiebreaker!
You're doing the
Tiebreaker! Oh, James is the best!
All right.
James, you're fucking fired.
Just under the wire,
All right,
David,
do
you're
you have
fucking
another?
fired.
Do you have another master debater topic?
God has
or what do we do?
spoken.
This is a tough one. Overtalk won't work. Your turn won't work.
Hope you know you only got this because you called for a goddamn light. Not because you're funny.
Okay, let's do first or worst. Okay, so first or worst. This is game number 5 for those of you who are scoring at home. Okay, you've got to tell a story about your first time having sex, or the worst time you've had sex, the worst sexual experience.
Could be the same time.
It could be the same time. First or worst, it rhymes. It's very clever. And this is between David, David
And Jackie, this
and
is the
Jackie.
tiebreaker.
This is it. How tense is this room right now?
I know. I'm going to flip a coin to decide who goes first, okay? This penny that was just on the ground.
I put it there for a reason, Sarah. It's not
Oh, yes!
It's not because I have a hole in my pocket.
Oh, all right. Or
Ooh,
Jackie
Mortal
can just go
Kombat, I
first.
like
You want
that.
to go first? Fine. All right. We're going to have Jackie go first. We're going to put a minute on the clock.
Okay.
Ooh, whenever you're ready. Go for it.
Okay, so we're gonna go into what the worst looks like. Okay, so he's a cute dude. He happens to be my banker. It's New York City. I'm from California. I need a new account. And he was like, sure. Give me all your money and your social security card. Done. / what are you doing on Saturday night? And I was like, I don't know. Let's hang out. Proceed to get wasted. Okay, like I'm talking debauchery. And I was like, he's cute. What's going on? Turns out he lives in a roach-infested apartment in Queens. And I was like, wow. So I was like, hey, can you just get down there? And he was like, ooh, I don't eat pussy. I was like, offense number 1. And I was like, okay, well, at least put your fucking hands down there. And he went like this. And I was like, this is awful. And so he decided it would be a great idea to jizz on his stomach and then decide to leave. So that was my experience in Queens.
Yeah!
Jizz on his own stomach.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. That's a TED Talk. All right, here we go.
All right, Coop.
Well, I don't know. I'm a pretty traditional guy. I'm saving myself for divorce. Am I right? Start with a joke, disarm the audience, and figure out what you're going to say. She didn't do that. Just saying. All right, we're into it. There's really every experience I've ever had for that person. But one takes the cake. My girlfriend. I told my girlfriend the story, and now she calls her the dead skin vagina woman. She was Christian. She was a Catholic, and so I was her first time. We were like 25. This is not a good story.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's just dark. Anyway, she was terrible. But when I went down on her vagina, it didn't taste like anything. I like a little flavor. I like a little musk, a little eau de vagine. I'm losing, aren't I? I'm bombing. I got like 20 seconds left.
Nope,
Can
less
I
than that. 12
scream
seconds.
that you guys are anti-Semitic? And plus, she cheated. She just called it light. I was winning. I won.
Tie goes to the runner!
Wow.
Tie goes to the
Winning
runner!
on my...
It's a part of the game.
Wow.
So this is what a sore loser
And that's
looks
what
like,
time.
guys.
God, you really fell apart. I thought you were going to crush this one.
I know.
No,
You came
I
out
choked.
with a disarming joke. And
Yeah. You started off so mediocre. I was
Yeah.
But I
looking
haven't
for it.
decided yet. You can evaluate
That's
based on other things.
All right.
Such as, will
All right,
I
guys,
give
this
you
is
money
it.
after the show?
This is it for the.
This
I
is
mean,
it.
we're over time, so we gotta wrap this
Yeah.
up quick, okay? So, if you thought Jackie won, clap it up.
If you thought David won, clap it down.
That was the tiebreaker. Jackie is our winner.
Jackie!
some prizes.
Oh, the
for you
prizes are
guys.
gonna.
James, you're done.
It's a great new element to
Gotta
the
pay
show.
attention.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. The
I
God,
have bad
God
vision.
tells us to pay
I have a
attention.
disability, James. Picking on me for a goddamn disability.
Okay, so normally for prizes, we give out very practical but dumb prizes. Okay.
You know,
But since
things
it's
like box of Kleenex. You know,
Q-tips,
yeah.
tampons for David. But for this one, I got summer themed gifts. So you can split this with you and your partner. You guys decide who wants what. Okay. The first prize is a set of swim goggles.
Ooh.
A set?
Yeah.
A set, there's three of them.
Give them to your friends.
That's nice.
If you have any.
Uh-huh.
And then the next one is a pool thing.
Fuck yeah.
There you go.
It's one mat though. Are
It's
you a
one mat.
swimmer?
And it's rainbow.
So, yay!